Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Luke here taking back into another video. How's it been? So it's been a long time since we've did a vacuum saved episode. This is episode 21 and I'm going to call this the 12 amp motor edition of vacuum saved. So if you're new to the channel, this video is broken down into 4 sections: an intro, a story time, a test run, and a conclusion. So I'm very excited to be showing these machines to you all today. And both of them have a very, very, very long story time to go along with them because of how horrible they were. They were horrible, 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 and just every way imaginable horrible when I got these machines. And now they're all saved and cleaned up. So I hope you all sit back, relax, and enjoy this one. And I wanted to say a quick thank you before I get started for watching all the videos that I've been posting on my channel. And I know it was rainy the past couple of days before 4th of July, and you guys had some time on your belts, and thank you so much for watching the videos that I produce. It means a lot to me, and knowing that you guys actually care about the channel and want to see more content, and that's exactly what I'm going to give to you guys today. So I am very, very excited to show these machines to you, and I'm sure you guys are excited to see them perform as much as I am to run them for you. So let's go ahead and meet our foe for this video. So on our right hand side here, we're going to start on the right hand side today. So on the right hand side we have a Hoover Whole House Rewind pet. So, and then this is a tangle free turbo brush, by the way, which I'll get more onto that in story time. So, and then here, oh, wait. Be excited, folks. You haven't seen one of these since episode 7. Bam. Here it is. It is a Dirt Devil Vision Turbo with swivel caster technology. Yep, I have another one, folks, and I'm so excited to be showing these two to you, and I hope you are just as excited as I am to actually let these things rip today on this carpet. And it was just vacuumed beforehand, and both of these machines are super powerful, so we're gonna see how much these machines can get up. And as you guys can see, great news from my end is the vacuum herd is thinning a lot because they have been going back out into the world where people need them, and I'm very happy to be saying that. And very warm welcome to some of my newest vacuums of the Vacuum Save family, and just hang on in there because you're gonna find homes to my other ones that have been here for quite some time. Oh, and real quick before we begin, this Bissell Power Force Compact 21112 has been running great for me recently after a little fix that I did it, and now it runs fantastic, like nothing ever happened to it. So, and you guys saw that one in the True Blue edition, and it's been running great ever since for me. So, alright, that's enough of me jibber jabbering. So let's go ahead and get to story time today. So we're gonna start with the Dirt Devil Vision Turbo with swivel caster technology. Alright, so welcome to part 1 of story time for episode 21. I'm actually going to rename this video for the 4th of July edition. Actually, because it's the weekend of 4th of July. So, like, the weekend after 4th of July is coming up here. So I'm very excited because that's when you guys will be seeing this over the weekend. So here is the machine. This is a Dirt Devil Vision Turbo, and it works fantastic. Sorry about the yawn there, folks. It works fantastic. Now, I want you to see just how beautiful this marine color is on this machine. Ready? There's how beautiful this whole machine turned out here. As you guys can see, it turned out absolutely phenomenal. It is so clear you can actually see the lights through there. And then here's the insides of the Dirt Devil. This was definitely in rough condition when I got it, and now it's not anymore. And since that's a little bit yellow and you can't really see that, I'm going to show you how good the brush roll looks now, because it is absolutely amazing. What a transformation the brush roll made. So I'm going to set this guy down. There you have it, folks. There's how good the brush roll turned out on this machine for me. When I got this, you couldn't even tell it had white bristles. Literally, it was that bad. So I'm super happy to have this one here with us today, and it's gonna do great for me in the future and for this test video today. So welcome to the family, Dirt Devil. Happy to have you here. So there we have it. There's Dirt Devil. Wait, the cord came off here. There we go. So this is the Dirt Devil, and by the way, this turbo brush is extremely powerful. It actually fits my shop vac, and since I might vacuum my car later, I might use it. So we're gonna see how well this machine works in the test time here in just a little bit here. So that is story time for the Dirt Devil Vision Turbo with Swivelcaster technology. Once again, folks, there's the view of the machine. And here comes a vacuum that we're more likely to see in the shelves these days. A Hoover Whole House Rewind Wind Tunnel PET. So, welcome to part 2 of Story Time today. Episode 21, 4th of July edition of Vacuum Save. So, very warm welcome to all my new viewers. Welcome. There's 21 enjoyable episodes of Vacuum Save now, and this marks number 21. So, enjoy all the other episodes and this one included, because a lot of heart and time go into making these videos, and I'm very appreciative of the people who actually view them, and new views are always welcome on the channel. So this Hoover has quite the story to it, actually. So it was 4th of July, actually, when I picked this machine up, and God blesses his best out of nowhere. And literally, I'm driving home from a fire department detail. Ignore the sound there. My apologies, folks. That was my neighbor's donkey. So, this is a Hoover Wind Tunnel Whole House Rewind PET. And I got this from the hospital area. And like I was saying before the donkey was, God blesses his best. I was coming home from a fire department detail for the 4th of July. It was a parade. And then I look to my right hand side and I see this. And it had a for trash sign on it. And I'm like, what could possibly be going wrong with an under 1-year-old vacuum? Well, yep, folks, they kind of broke the belt on it and just threw it out. It's very, 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 very easy to change the belt. Let me know in the comments sections down below if you want me to do a video on how to change the belt on a vacuum so that you guys can know for the future. And by the way, this turned out an absolutely beautiful blue color, as you guys can see here. Now I want to show you this HEPA filter right here. It was really, really, really bad, and now this is how it looks. One second. There we go. Now that's all the way back in. Sorry about the black screen there for a second, folks. Well, that is the HEPA filter right there. And then, also, here's a good tip of advice with this vacuum. Is this surface brush roll selector. It works, by the way, so that's good news. And then, by the way, before I mention what I have to say here, look at how beautiful this front brush roll came out for me, and especially this dirt tank turned out absolutely amazing for me. And here's what I have to say, ladies and gentlemen. If you have high pile carpet, I recommend cleaning on. If you have a vacuum like a Hoover that has 5 available height adjustments, I recommend cleaning on the one which is low carpet, or the one right above that. Or sometimes if you have low carpet, for absolute best results, I would switch it to mode 1, which is usually on a vacuum going to be hard floor. If it's not high carpet and it goes backwards, that number 5 is high carpet. Number 5 is bare floor and 1 is high carpet. So this is low carpet number 2, and this is what I run all of my vacuums on. Number 2, which is low carpet. That Hoover Wind Tunnel T-Series over there, low carpet. That Kenmore Whisper Tone back there, low carpet. So yeah, low carpet is like the magical adjustment for cleaning floors. And by the way, it comes with an excellent set of attachments here, and I'm gonna point out in specific this turbo brush. Here, come on out. There you go. So this is the turbo brush that this machine features, and one thing you'll notice about it is the fins instead of actual brushes, and that is for clogging issues, so that way it does not have clogging issues or hair get wrapped around the brush. So, because I've seen turbo brushes that have been just like this, but they've had bristles of actual brushes, and then it's been a pain trying to unclog them. And now let's go ahead and put that back on. Now let's spin this thing around. You're going to notice that this thing has a super long crevice tool. I mean, you could reach under an appliance with that thing. And same with that Vision Turbo over there. I forgot to show it. But this is a super cool, like, multi-position dusting brush. So that way you can clean straight up and down or vertical, like horizontal. And I can't seem to get the button right now, but you know how that works. And then a cord rewind. The nice thing about this is you never have to deal with a cord hanging out over a vacuum. You just push this button on the side here, and it winds itself back in. Okay, so that is story time for both of these machines here. And by the way, that machine, the Dirt Devil Vision Turbo, real quick before we get started with the test, I'm actually going to test it first. But that was story time for this machine. Okay, back on task. So, this Dirt Devil Vision Turbo I got from the back of Wall Outlet from a lady who tries to clean them out before she sells them to people back there. And then she said this one wasn't working right and it was hers. And she just said keep it because I gave her such a good one in return. So now that's the reason it's mine. And you're never going to hear vacuums that have sounded more free. It's like let freedom ring for these vacuums. And that's virtually exactly what happens to every vacuum that has come through my garage door here in the past 7 years that I've been saving vacuums now. So, with some new ones to be coming in pretty shortly here. So, let's go ahead and get started with the test today. We're going to start our day off with the Dirt Devil Vision Turbo. Okay. That should be good enough. Nice. Perfect. There we go. Now we'll just do one more unwrap. Make sure we have a little bit of area to push this up and down the carpet. We'll actually make that two. So, here comes the first vacuum in today's episode. A Dirt Devil Vision Turbo Breeze bagless with a turbo brush with swivel caster technology. We have not seen one of these since episode 7, so here you go, folks, in 3, 2, 1. That is the Dirt Devil Vision Turbo. As you guys can hear, that baby is mad powerful. So, I like that. And as you guys can see, it did a great job cleaning its area of carpet there. Now let's go ahead and unplug this and wrap her back up. And then I'll get started with the Hoover's test. By the way, folks, this is one of the longest cords I've seen on a vacuum. The longest cord was a sanitaire that I had a few years ago. Actually, it was over 50 foot. I'm not kidding. So real quick before I get to the Hoover's test here, in case you didn't know, that Sanitaire is a commercial brand that is used in like restaurants and hotels and stuff. So that's the reason that their cords are so long. And now this has a really, really long cord too. I don't know an exact number, but it's long. So here comes the Hoover Rewind Pet Turbo Wind Tunnel. Okay. Let's go ahead and unwrap this guy. There we go. So let freedom ring with this vacuum. Here we go. This is a Hoover Wind Tunnel Rewind Whole House Pet in 3, 2, 1. that is the Hoover wind tunnel. And I'm going to need your help again in the comments section, folks. Let me know which vacuum do you think did a better job on the carpet here, the Hoover or the Dirt Devil. It's going to be a challenge for me to tell, so I'm going to need your help in there because the cord rewind. So, final thoughts on these two machines. So my first thought is they are both amazing, and they run really, 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 really good, as you guys can see here. Second thought is how awesome they turned out, and third final comment is thank you so much for watching the video, and let's keep the channel love going throughout the rest of the year here, folks, and with many, 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 many more videos to come in the near future. Thank you so much for watching, and this has been Luke the Vacuum Saver. Take care, folks.